People in Johnston who had to evacuate their homes because of flooding will soon have to move again. 12 News reporter Alex Torres-Perez joins us live in studio with what is next for these residents. Alex?
Well, Kim, the mayor of Johnston issued a mandatory evacuation for those off Belfield Drive last week because he was concerned about the residents' safety. But thanks to this brand new access road that's being built right now, that won't be an issue anymore. Still, people who were evacuated are having to make a choice. Ice now freezes over parts of the floodwater off Belfield Drive nearly a week after the town of Johnston ordered people to leave their homes.
Kind of feel bad for the people in the back because they've just been going through torment for this entire time.
But not everyone left. With 10 people still at their homes, the mayor was worried.
Get it? I think it put their own safety in jeopardy, but they have the right to make that decision.
First responders had no way to get to them, especially after military vehicles broke down in the floodwaters during evacuations. That's why the town started working on getting an access road built to nearby 295, despite federal regulations prohibiting roads connected to the interstate.
They determined that because of the severity, they would grant a one-time exception.
So by Thursday morning, that access road made up of gravel and metal plates will be open, but only for first responders as well as some heating oil companies to make sure residents have heat while Belfield Drive remains impassable, meaning the other 20 evacuated residents who are currently staying at a hotel will have to make a choice by tomorrow.
So they could either set up accommodations with friends or family, or they could use our emergency vehicles and get shuttled back in there, but they're going to have to be hunkered down.
The access road is set to be demolished January 26, or when the floodwaters finally recede. And the town of Johnston is using about $500,000 of taxpayer money for the access road, residents' hotel stay, and other equipment to help those off Belfield Drive. New at 5:30, I go over the mayor's long-term plan for those who live on the flooded areas of Belfield Drive. But for now, reporting live in studio, Alex Torres-Perez, 12 News.
We begin at 5:30 with an update on a Johnston neighborhood that's still flooded after last week's rain. Thank you for joining us. I'm Mike Montecalvo.
And I'm Kim Kalunian. Starting tomorrow, the people who had to evacuate will either return to the flooded area to their homes or stay someplace else. 12 News reporter Alex Torres-Perez joins us live in studio with more. Alex.
Well, the mayor actually wants the town to buy all 8 homes in the flooded portion of Belfield Drive to get people out of the area and stop spending taxpayer money on resources every time it floods.
I think this is the worst that I've seen it.
Christopher Harrington has lived for 6 years. Knows flooding is an ongoing issue in the area.
You know, this isn't new. This isn't something that's just started happening. This has been going on for, as far as I talk to most people, like 15, 20 years.
During this most recent flooding, the town of Johnston is spending $500,000 on equipment, resident hotel stays, and an access road that will be demolished once the waters recede. Something the Johnston mayor says is not sustainable.
Because we can't do this again. I can't spend $500,000 for one neighborhood, and we have other major flooding problems in the town that need to be addressed as well.
That's why he wants to buy the homes impacted by flooding at market value and let the area become part of the natural habitat that can flood without risking anyone's life. And though the mayor can't force anyone to sell their home, the mayor is prepared to take it to court.
I can't force them to take the offer, but if they don't take the offer, the town will seek a route through court with eminent domain.
Harrington wishes more to be done to remedy the flooding, especially since selling one's home is not an easy choice to make.
You know, if this was my childhood home and I've lived there for 30 years and I've put so much effort into getting the house to where it is and it had some sentimental value to me, I'd probably be, you know, not so easy to get rid of it just for market value.
And the mayor of Johnston already sent an application to get federal funding to buy the homes. He expects to hear back in about 1 to 2 months. Reporting live in studio, Alex Torres-Perez, 12 News.